All right. We see food trucks all over the place. They're like sort of a new phenomenon. So I'm with Joseph Carnell, and he's with Vending Trucks Inc. What a great name. All right. So let's walk through a food truck. All right. Let's take a look and see what it is that makes a food truck able to do all it does. Because you always wonder, how could you pack in all this stuff into a vehicle, drive around and keep everything sort of moving, fresh? Mm-hmm. You need to keep things cold, you need to things keep hot. So how does all that work?
Okay, and what we'll do, it's a great question, and we'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
What makes us unique from a lot of different food truck manufacturers is we custom fabricate our food trucks. So we don't pre-build them. This way, to answer the first part of your question, we can situate equipment based on the potential buyer's needs and wants.
Okay. So is there a difference between a hot dog guy and a Korean barbecue guy and a wok guy and an Italian food guy?
Yes, yes, there is. If there's specialty, then there's certain cooking equipment. And once again, we can put that type of cooking equipment. All our equipment is, NSF approved, code approved. So if you had a hot dog guy who's doing grills, who grills hot dog, he's going to want a flat grill. But some hot dog vendors differ. They boil. So we would do steam tables. We could do both. And we could put a fryer if they're doing French fries. Some hot dog guys deep fry, so we could do a fryer. So as you can see, because we custom fabricate, once again, not to sound redundant, we can build to spec on what the potential buyer's needs are.
So the truck that we're in right now, we're going to take some photos after this to accompany the soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Is what kind of food business is this particular truck geared for?
Okay, what we did in this truck, this is our show truck.
Right. So
what we did is we took the most commonly asked for cooking equipment and put it in this show truck. Sizes, of course, can vary. So, a common kitchen has a four burners over an oven, a double basket fryer, a grill, refrigerator, freezer, a bain-marie.
What's a bain-marie? What's that?
A bain-marie, it's a sandwich prep. It's another word for a sandwich prep. Okay. So you'd prep a sandwich, you'd have all your condiments, it's refrigerated underneath. So, you put your tomatoes, your lettuce.
The chopped onions.
Exactly. Yeah. These are, what we did in this truck was put, like I said, the most common. The equipment that's required by code, and we build to code. We build to spec. A sink setup, a 3-tub with a separate hand wash, fire suppression system with an exhaust fan, and a hood system. The hood size is based on the type of equipment you have, cooking equipment. But then what we did was, besides the basic, we put all the bells and whistles because it's our show truck. So, for instance, we have the quilted stainless steel, but you could go with regular stainless steel walling, not the quilted.
And for people who don't know, that's like a diamond-shaped design. It's a little fancier.
It's a little fancier.
Yeah.
You saw on the outside of the truck, we have lighting, all around, LED lighting. That's an add-on.
Canopies.
So
that people don't stand in the rain.
Exactly. And, these are upgrades. So we put everything. We have a TV where you can put a menu board on there. You can design your own menu board. Our shelving, this is custom shelving that's enclosed overhead. Or you can go with the basic with open shelving. Same with our cabinetry underneath our work tables. Some chefs choose to have open space for easy access. Some like storage. So again, what makes us unique is we're custom builders. We'll just build it to spec.
All right, so generally speaking, how much fuel, water, and other things can something like this carry? Because it's like a mobile, it's like a mobile strike force.
Yes, and then generally, like the cooking equipment you see here, we would mount 2 40-pound propane tanks on the rear of our truck, and they would be enclosed and lockable. That's enough. And if you will run out of one, you switch right over to the other. So 2 40-pound propane tanks is more than enough for the cooking equipment you see here.
For one day?
Yes. As far as your electrical, your hot water heater, your refrigeration you see here, we would use a 7K generator, which again is be more than sufficient. We also could provide plug-in power. So if a potential buyer is doing a fair where they provide plug-in power, they can plug in and keep their generator off. So we offer all those options.
What is the most what is the most unique challenge for you in actually designing? Is it using computers to spec it all out? Is it to be innovative, to try to predict what the customer needs, even though they don't know what they may need?
We'll consult, and we are, with new people in the business, we are kind of consultants. When you get restaurant owners and chefs that come in, there's no gray area, they kind of know what they want. But we have a design team that can make suggestions. Also, when we do layout drawings for designs, if somebody signs on with us, we'll send the design back to the client and see if they need something moved based on the kind of layout they want. But we work with the client again to customize it but we'll make suggestions if the client asks.
From a statistical point of view, are more of the people who purchase food trucks sort of, they buy just one truck and that's their business, or are they more fleet oriented? And do you start with the food truck and then go to the restaurant, or do you go to the restaurant and then you expand your reach to the food truck, or it's all of it?
It's kind of all over the place. The food truck industry right now, as you know, is booming. I mean, every cooking channel you put on, they have food trucks. So we get a little bit of both. What we are getting a lot of is a lot of restaurateurs who are successful and think about expanding. They're going to the food truck instead of opening a second brick and mortar location because, like they said, going through a bad economy, they've learned. So if they open that second location and something happens demographically in that area, now people don't come to them. But with a food truck, they can go to the customer.
Right. Also, the truth is, if your location for a restaurant isn't the greatest, you're stuck with a long lease. I'm an attorney, so I know.
Exactly.
Whereas here, you just drive somewhere else.
Yeah. Exactly. And again, Vending Trucks Incorporated. Where a lot of our business is a lot of referral business and repeat business, and we're proud to say that because that says a lot about our company. When you get referral, there's nothing better as a sales representative when somebody walks in and says so and so has referred me. That's a great feeling because we know we did a great job. Or the successful food truck owner comes in that we might have built their first truck and says, hey, now I need my second and third truck. So we know we're doing a good job like that, and that's what we like. We have a couple of clients. We have one client who's doing truck number 9 with us.
Wow.
So again, that speaks.
What kind of food?
It does empanadas.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so for more information, vendingtrucks.com. This is Richard Solomon from the Javits Center. We'll be right back.